waiting for you to say something, Ewan. Every time you say something smart ass, you get us giggling, and there was just nothing. We were just staring all serious. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I was busy, and then honestly, just I'm self-conscious about the voice right now, and just I knew I'd fuck up anything that I tried to say. And honestly, I was waiting for Burley. He
You
has the
sound
best
like
ones.
Kanye West kid. Have you heard her?
Honestly, I feel like I was talking to people. Of course, I have to speak a lot over the phone, and I told this one person, I was like, sorry, I sound like Joan Rivers, and he lost it. And he's like, you know what, man, I'm gonna go ahead and book just for saying that. And I was like, there we go.
That works. Like, that works.
That's pretty solid.
It's very raspy. I feel like I've been smoking for fucking 55 years, and I'm not even in my mid-30s yet. It's terrible.
Do you feel bad?
Slight headache. I don't know. I've been losing this voice for it's like a week now, like to the point where it'll start getting better and then just immediately bad again. But I have kids who keep alternating being sick, so I feel like I have no chance of ever getting healthy until they all finally fucking get rid of it.
Dude, the amount of sickness that goes around with kids really makes me like, there's something to homeschooling. There's something to it, dude, because schools are cesspools of just disgusting kids. Fucking gross, dude.
Yeah, but imagine how much worse it was when we were in school.
No. I firmly believe that we had better immune systems.
I think that is true, but I think the schools were just as nasty, if not nastier, because I think they have to keep them cleaner, and they have the devices that like they have at hospitals and schools where they can just wheel in this thing and it like UV cleans everything. Where they didn't have this shit. I'd walk into certain bathrooms, there'd be a wall full of friggin' boogers.
Yeah, that's fake news. It's all bullshit to keep you. That's propagandist leftist horse shit.
We talked about one point, dishwashers. They clean dishes too clean. Back in the day, your ma, your dad, your grandma, they were hand washing dishes, doing a half-assed job, and it was building our immune system.
Dishwasher I married fucking does it just fine. So just not too much. No, dude, I mean, I know this is hack to say, but I never heard of a peanut allergy until I was an adult, I know this joke's been said 1,000 times, but it's true. I took peanut butter and jelly sandwiches to school all the time.
The gluten allergy as well. Like that's what, after 2008.
Dude, like, I was in my late 20s when I heard about gluten. And I was like, well, that's gay. So
yeah, there's some kids in what was one? Oh, my buddy, he's a farmer. They own a really big farm. His youngest daughter is allergic to dairy, like milk and everything. And they have a huge dairy farm. And I mean, the headache from there, you got to make sure she's not eating cheese and this and this. And I'm like, oh,
you know what the Vikings did with kids like that? Just down the river.
I think the Amish do too.
Oh yeah,
I think
they set up 4 buggies tied to each arm and just let them go.
They're not down with the syndrome. You know what I mean? Like they send those. But it's like the pit of death in 300. King Leonidas out there just this boom. Is starting little kids. Boom.
Just pour a little bit of milk out for the homies.
Instead of Leonidas, it's King Jedediah.
King Jedediah.
Boom.
King Jebediah Yoder the 7th.
Nice.
Speaking of that,
there's a lot of inbreeding in there, right?
Oh, a lot.
Oh, it has to be.
And I said it in our group chat the other day, and I think you guys were kidding with the Amish. They legit, within the last decade, there was an area, I say near me because anywhere within 1 to 2 hours is near me. And there was an area that was paying guys to come in to impregnate their wives to stop the inbreeding because it was that terrible. And it was thousands of dollars. And a lot of people were like, oh, I had a buddy that was very, very, very considering it, but the husband has to watch to make sure that you're completing in there and then, all that good stuff, and you don't get paid until she's actually pregnant.
Dude.
So either this guy was hustling back in the day just, hey, what, the wife was into this stuff, playing like a loophole, or no, they're super inbred. I mean, very, very much so.
Would y'all do it?
Yes.
If we're all single, I'm in. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
you still have to
know.
be single? I mean,
Well,
regardless.
I don't know who's listening. So it's spring break. Fuck it. No. I mean, I would for sure. And you have to wait till they're pregnant, so you're making multiple trips to the farmhouse. Let's go, dude.
That's
a
the
literal
thing.
roll in the hay.
I got super sperm, so I know that I wouldn't get my money's worth. Fucking one fucking 30-second session, and she's gonna have triplets. Like, it's bullshit.
Oh, geez. Oh wait,
Well,
wait. What kind of paperwork so you don't have to pay for these old bastards?
Yeah, that's okay. So that was my question too. What's the legality of the? I don't want this thing coming out after
I have to imagine they don't have a great lawyer. I didn't dig into it. Like it made the local news. Like we have like a Channel 7 news. It was on the news and everything. I don't know if I can't imagine you had to sign a contract. I don't know, but either way, I'm straight. No.
Were the requirements like? Did you have to be a certain race, certain height, certain like? Was there?
They're like they're putting out ads. Hot local MILF Amish or near you.
I'm just saying. So like, what if there was a gentleman from Georgia, Atlanta or something like that, and he's like, "Hey, I'm interested." I don't think, at least, maybe you, Matt, maybe you, Burley, have you guys ever seen an Amish person other than Caucasian?
I have not.
Well, I mean, okay, how do I word this? The males from Atlanta are not really going to stick around anyways, so you're probably good.
That is an interesting thing. I have seen one little person, Amish.
What?
I've seen
He was
one.
a little Amish?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Beat me to it, you fuck.
I think he left the community and now is just
In
one
a
of
big
us.
way.
He got lost at the mall. Yeah.
That's possible. I tell you what, though, you come up for a week and I show you all of the actual Amish in there, and I have to imagine you're going to go, I'm out. I'm not going to do it. I don't know how much money.
I'm in for the story, dude.
I like the unibrow.
Yeah, there's that too. I mean, I loved Kingpin. That seemed fun.
Yeah, but they don't look like that.
I mean, the churning the butter. Oh, I just want to just get this dick once. You know what I mean? Just a vigorous hand job. Never hurt anybody.
They all have big forearms because they're burying their children all the time.
They are pretty tough. Pretty tough women. You know what? You guys are in. Doesn't mean I am. But I support you guys.
Well, mate, what if we got a second chair for you to sit in next?
I was going to say the same thing. Like, if you would like to watch, you're more than welcome.
There's nothing less that I want to see is like a piston shot of you guys.
Sweet. I would watch you, Euban. I would watch.
Okay, so Burley, I was going to say, would you like to send that poor young Amish girl to Paris and do an Eiffel Tower on her?
Of course, dude. Well, I like to call it a wobbly H. You just go.
I just feel bad for whoever is going to be in the front, because that poor woman's going to get a gut to her fucking head if we have to fucking lean over to do the.
She's going to have a rash on her forehead that's never going away, dude. You got to get real close to get anything on me. So,
she's going to look at it. She's like, why is your belly button so deep?
At least she won't be like, why does it stink? There's going to be enough of those smells going on.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the smells. I assume a log cabin doesn't smell great.
Well, they're not log cabins. They're just old houses that some of them are new, but there's no real good insulation. And it's just a couple of wood stoves in there, and they boil the water to put in there. You take a dump outside somewhere that goes in a hole. And
can the Amish use deodorant?
I don't know. I don't think they do. I've never smelled one that did.
Girl, I'm gonna lick your armpit. Just slide it.
Has anybody marketed beard products specifically to the Amish?
Well, there is a company called Honest Amish, but I don't know if they actually use it. But hey, Tyson, if you're listening, let's get in there with the cologne, the deodorant.
Dude,
they don't need the mustache wax because they shave that shit off.
My wife ran across this picture. And I'm pulling it out of the trash.
Oh.
She made about 1,000 gay jokes about whoever this guy is. It's funny as shit, dude. She's like, "See this rubbing cum in?" Just
I wonder who that guy is. We'll have to ask Tyson if he actually knows that person or if it was like a generic
just the
photo.
Adobe stock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's my brother-in-law, Eric.
Yeah. Oops, sorry, dude.
Yep. Hey, they're from Utah. I mean, listen, there's a lot of things that are happening in my area that I'm not going to bring up on this show quite yet. That has to do with people from Utah. And maybe these people on the Deluxe Edition Network, maybe we have a Utah podcast, maybe we don't, but either way, let's give them a shout out before I forget. Podcast of the month, we have Bacon is My Pod. And this, the Beard Loss Podcast, for whatever reason, it's us. It's our lucky month. They probably were like, these guys party like it's St. Patrick's Day all of the time. Surprised they didn't have us on April for the 20th, but they decided to do it. So thanks to them. Check it out, deluxeeditionnetwork.com. The Body Wrong Podcast is on there. Got the Drink Clock Podcast. You got a whole bunch of great podcasts that I'm forgetting. Goot is the podcaster of the week. He loves it. He was pretty excited about it. He didn't make any smart-ass jokes about it. None. But either way, check them out. And the hats we're rocking. Check out boozeveteran.com. I got the beer veteran. He's got the cannabis veteran hat. And again, don't come at us. They said it. 20-something-year veteran Toby said it's not like stolen valor. The cool hats. Got the beanie because it's, 25-mile-an-hour winds. It's 20 degrees here, and we're getting more snow. So I said, we got to rock the beanie today. And you've been rocking that. It's greenish, black. It's greenish,
this one's black. Yeah, black? I have a green one as well. Got a green, the granddaddy hat. The fisherman's hat or whatever.
They look the same color on the screen. That stinks. But in real life, I bet they look great. Yeah. I gotta
get a better camera. I'm just, again, no stolen valor or anything like that. But if I go to an Applebee's and they offer me like 15%, I'm taking it.
Why not?
Oh, yeah.
It's Applebee's franchise. I mean, they got the money.
They'll thank me for my service. I'll thank them for theirs. Some boneless wings.
Half-price apps. Let's go.
That's right.
We ate at, we were just at a hotel, and they had a chain restaurant. I'm pretty sure it does, their main thing is like breakfast. Not a Denny's, but kind of like it. And the reason I said Denny's is because it's, we got the Denny's coming up for the Deluxe Edition Hour. It rhymes with Jerkins.
I would say it's so. Yep, I know. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
We don't have those down here. I know what you're talking about, but I've never been to one.
And to be honest, I hadn't ate at one, and I was just looking at the prices, and I don't know if they're usually expensive or they just jack it up because it's in a hotel. So I just assumed everything else is ridiculous price there, and it was like $16.99 for like a breakfast meal or a breakfast skillet or whatever. And their thing was they had a GP, which was like great. I don't know what the hell it even stood for, but it was anything under $9.99. So we all just looked, and it was called the Magnificent Seven. So you got 2 eggs any way you wanted, 3 pancakes, and a couple of strips of bacon for $9.99. I'm like, that's
doable.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
So we all did that one, and it was pretty good. I've never had one. The waitress was a raging bitch at first, so I had to give her some shit to get her batch, which understandably she had about 14 tables, and she was the only waitress left, and it was like 30 minutes until closing. So probably dealt with some shit. I get it. It was some long days. And the guy that was checking us out was all pissed because he saw my beard and was like, I feel bad. I was like, why do you feel bad? He goes, I just shaved my beard this morning. I've been here since 5:40. I had a little bit of a mental breakdown, and I shaved my beard off this morning, and everybody's been making fun of me all day. I was like,
sucks to suck, bro.
I'm sorry that God hates you.
I'd have been slowly raising my credit card up, like, just fucking, why are you telling me this? I'm sorry. Take it.
I just like, hey, well, I shaved my balls today too. Did you?
Just kind of hit him beneath the nose, like, hey, smell that?
Yeah. Side joke, and also a fact: Perkins has really good cream pies. Banana cream pie, oof. Oh, you probably should have
given
the
waitress one. What they charge
one.
for a slice of the cake or pie?
Probably $7.99.
It was $14.99.
For
what
a
it was on the menu.
For
that's what I'm assuming, because then it showed like a whole cheesecake for $47.99.
There's no fucking way. That's gotta be crazy.
He's Googling this so hard right now.
Yes, maybe I read it wrong, but it showed
fucking next to me.
it showed what we
Let's go
thought.
burn it down.
Okay, the first thing I'm looking up is the prices of these pies. The second thing I'm looking up is the literacy rate in New York.
Also, cream pies. Look that up. Third.
Yeah, look up. Yep, cream
That
pies
one's already
after
on there. That was that tab's already saved.
He had the
Amateur
joke
cream
ready.
pie, my favorite.
Oh yeah, dude. Hell,
See,
Was that
yeah.
amateur
Perkins
or
not actually
mature?
have a fucking website. Stop it.
I mean, go into like.
Oh,
like-
there it is. God, why is it? It's like the 18th option. It's that fucking good. It's not even. Okay, menu. Bada bing, bada boom. Zip code. Boom. I gotta see it out loud. You guys
You
go
can
ahead and
say
do your
it.
thing. I'll look it up.
12901.
Yep.
12901 Platts Vegas,
Okay,
baby.
bakery.
Plattsburgh.
mine's-
This was in Plattsburgh. It was voted the number one party school for a long time.
You have a really cool party school near you too. It's recently hit the news.
So, a slice of carrot cake is $6.59. The whole cake is $48.
They were charging $14.99 a
Holy
slice.
shit! No, yeah, for the pies, yeah, it is. A banana cream pie is $14.99.
The fuck is wrong with y'all? That's crazy.
Holy! Oh wait, no, that's the whole pie. $14.99 for the whole pie. Pie slice is $4.69.
See, they didn't have the per slice on the menu at all there. And all you saw was $14.99, but they showed a slice of it. And then they showed the cheesecake, whole cheesecake, $47.99. So we're like, fuck, we're not getting, I'm not paying. I was like, kids,
Yeah.
I like you most of the time, but I'm not paying $14.99 for a slice of this shit. And they were like, no, that's cool. I mean, granted, it was getting pretty late.
Have y'all
and
seen
it was,
this new surging thing at like the fast food, like the Wendy's, the surge prices they're doing now?
I heard
Oh
Wendy's
no,
went
they
through
dropped
the
it
roof.
immediately.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. So I guess I should, verify that. But from the, because I saw that too, and I was like, that's some bullshit. And I think like 3 or 4 days later, before it even launched, Wendy's immediately pulled back from it.
See, I haven't been. I went to fast food today for the first time. Cheat day.
Heyo.
But I went to Whataburger, and that's already an expensive place. So I don't really have like a gauge. But I've been told like one person at McDonald's right now is like $17-$18. That's
Yeah,
fucking
we
wild.
recently went with, there was either 4 or 5 of us, and it was a rate around $60, and it was like Happy Meals, a Big Mac. Like, it wasn't anything
Wild,
crazy. It was,
It's wild.
yeah, because we got into this a little bit ago, and I
use the app.
told the family, I said, you know what, we're done. I know you guys want this, a quick meal. Like, we'll go to a local place, spend just as much, if not less, and have much better food. So they didn't believe me, so I went to a buddy's restaurant. We went there, 5 of us ate, good food, like good quality.
Yeah.
And we each had a drink, and it was cheaper than when we went to McDonald's the week before.
Yeah,
I said,
dude.
see, kids? And they were like, whoa.
Yeah,
I said,
fast
you
food.
wait till you're adults, you little fuckers.
We got McDonald's at home.
They make fun of me because, like, on Tuesdays, every Tuesday, we do some kind of taco, whether I buy Taco Bell or this or that. And even Taco Bell switched up their rewards. So it used to be like you'd get like a free chalupa or a free Mexican pizza or whatever. And I've noticed the last 3 times I've opened the app, there's like no rewards. They throw in like a 10% off breakfast, which I've never even had breakfast there. They've really switched it up. So, and their prices are getting pretty high for the 5. You know what I mean? Sometimes they throw in that like $5.99 meal or a $7.99 meal. Now everything's just kind of a little. They come out with the one thing that I really liked. They got rid of it and substituted it with something that was like $4 more. I'm like, even that's getting $50-$60 for 5 people to eat there.
So y'all
Dude,
are
it's
food
ridiculous.
app people? Y'all are food app people?
For food
Are you
appers, yeah.
not?
I look down
Why?
on food app people. I look down on them. It's just like, come on.
Explain your
Fast food.
reasons.
It's fast food. I look down on the Starbucks app people. Just fucking go to the thing and pay. Just, you don't have to go
That's so fucking lazy. That is
Dude.
so lazy. Honestly, it is so much more convenient to actually have it on the app because guess what? You guarantee that it is put in correctly yourself. You do it.
There's a
And-
screen right there. Like, hey, and they even ask you, is it right on the screen? And you go, yep. And that's the same as the app.
So, but you can pay half the price by using the app, and you can get rewards and get free shit later. So you can pay half price now and get free shit later. What's the downside?
No, you get the rewards from spending more money there. It's making you spend more money.
You're not spending any more money. There's no way. Whatever you order, I guarantee.
As easy as you're saying, you're going there more often. They make more money. These businesses don't give away free.
Do you use DoorDash? Do you use DoorDash?
No, I killed it. I killed it at the beginning of the year.
Okay, I was saying because I've never used that either. So I was like,
no, I was a fucking platinum member on Uber Eats.
So you would use that, but you won't use the app to actually.
Yeah, because I don't have to leave my house. But if I'm out and I have to pull out an app to order at McDonald's.
But so this is the beauty of the thing. So you have to go to McDonald's to get the food anyways, right? So before you leave, you can go, I already know what the fuck I'm gonna get. If not, the menu's literally in my hand. You can order it and go, boom. Okay, my fucking code is A768. Boom. I'm gonna get to McDonald's, and instead of getting to McDonald's to say, yeah, can I get a number 5? You can just say, yeah, I got an order for pickup A768. See you at the window. Boom. Already paid. Do I have to say to him, do you want a receipt? No, thank you. Bada bing, bada boom. Get the fuck out. There's no downside. There's no downside.
You turn Italian when you talk about fast food. Bada bing, bada boom. Hey,
it is so fucking. I am passionate about the app. You're looking down on somebody who's looking so far fucking up from you right now, dude. They are superior. I'm gonna look up how much fucking points I have right now while you're paying quadruple the price for your fucking chicken nuggies. I'm getting a 40-piece and 2 large fries for $13.99 while you pay that for a 10-piece combo. You and I are not the same. We're not the same.
I really enjoy the human interaction. That's what I like.
Yeah, it's gonna be AI soon.
I like it whenever the Hispanic girl doesn't understand what I'm saying. I like it.
We don't have them here.
We go to McDonald's a lot. We travel a lot for sports teams, and unfortunately, when you live out in the middle of nowhere, the only thing that's usually open past 9 o'clock, fucking McDonald's. Unfortunately, but the points do not justify 22,400.
How much you use the points?
You can. I do. So it's just, but you can only use one thing per visit.
That's how they get you. Now you gotta go more.
Well, no, because I mean, like it's so you can spend 7,000. So the next 3 things, you know what I mean? And so I made it
right. But nobody just orders a thing. So that's how they're making their money. Is you're gonna go in there and spend some more money? It's
right.
sick.
No, right. I'm saying, but if I can get a free Happy Meal, that's $7 that I'm saving.
I got sunburned like a bitch. Why didn't y'all say something?
Red. I thought maybe you got like some fake bake.
I thought, I know the spray tans are in, so I was like, maybe.
No, dude, I don't tan. If I'm out in the sun for a little bit, it looks like my mom fucked a lobster. I look horrible. Yeah. So
maybe you just like pretty close to a chemical explosion in Houston again. I know those things are like pretty common.
Carcinogen coast, bro. That's where we're at. Let's go. Lovely smell like cancer every morning.
It's not a tan, it's just a chemical burn.
Yeah, it's cool, dude. The chicks dig burns and scars.
Yeah, they do. Speaking of chicks digging scars and stuff, you've had to hear this going through the news. How remember that Kansas City Chiefs game that was like super friggin' cold? Like set records how cold it was. People were grabbing beers and shit.
Yes.
People are getting amputated because of frostbite and shit from that game. There was an article on like NBC News, and it says some attendees of frigid Chiefs game forced into amputations following severe frostbite.
Yep.
Those are assholes, though. They had it coming.
I mean, I don't know. Like, why go to that game? Why even have that game? I understand, they postponed Buffalo because of the actual snow itself, but I think frigid temperatures like that probably warrant maybe a 24-hour delay as well.
You
would think the safety of the fans now kind of depend on it.
Why wouldn't the players be having any of these issues when the people in the stands probably were wearing more clothes?
I'd have to imagine they weren't. There's always those idiots that just wear a shirt or no shirt.
Yeah.
And they paint their chest. Well, it has to be them, right?
And the players are, so they have heaters on the field. And then you got to think too that what they're putting on, I think it's Tiger Balm or whatever. It's like this Vaseline type shit, but it keeps you warm. So you can be shirtless and you can still feel like it's fucking 80 degrees.
You would
and that's
think
what the players wear.
you would think that fans would be like, huh, I'm going to put this shit on there. It said 12 patients have undergone amputation surgeries.
See, but I don't recall anybody. I guess now we're probably gonna look it up. Was anybody shirtless during that event? I don't even think there
was.
There was. Oh, fuck.
Oh, there's gonna be that. That's TV time right there.
I hope they lose their nipples.
This guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Guys, give me 2 seconds. I need my medicine. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hold on. Yeah, go get your medicine.
Popping mollies on a Monday.
I remember watching the game, and I think I commented in our group chat, and I was like, "There's that guy without a shirt on," and there's just. I mean, it holds 79,000 fans there, which I don't know how many were actually in attendance for that game. And, man.
I wonder if it's sold out. Casey, they're faithful, man. Even whenever they had freaking Elvis Gerback, they were still selling out the stadium. They are faithful.
I couldn't imagine. Like, I love my team, don't get me wrong, but there is no chance in hell that I'm showing up to a game that is that goddamn cold unless I am wearing every kind of protection. I mean, more protection than Tyson not trying to have a seventh kid, kind of like there's precaution after precaution, you know. It's no goddamn chance. No chance. Speaking of that, shit. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to ask, are you going to buy a Russell Wilson jersey?
Fuck no. No. I don't. I've being a Pirate or a Pittsburgh fan and a Pirates fan, I've always learned that you have to, like, especially with the Pirates, the only jersey I'll ever own is a Clemente jersey. Legend. He's on the wall. He's a, you know, if not, you're going to end up having to have a jersey of somebody that's probably on the Yankees later on. And now that the Steelers, like, I would always go like legendary defensive ends. Kiesel was an obvious choice. You know what I mean? I would debate Watt, but I don't. And I do have a Big Ben jersey because he was there forever. You know, it's if you find a player that's going to be there,
hang that up in the bathroom. That's where he does business. That's where he does business.
It's there, framed.
That's his. I thought that was his 90. He's like, if I ever want to put somebody to, if I ever want to go to sleep, I just put on my Big Ben jersey.
Yeah.
And
God!
And have some
I do.
Jello.
I would. Is it right next to your Cosby sweater?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Also framed.
Okay. We're all podcasters. If you get the opportunity to have Cosby as a guest,
absolutely.
Of course. Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Only if it's in person and I get to have a drink with no lid.
Oh yeah, dude. Let's go.
And
I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Be right back.
I'm gonna go grab those pudding pops. You want one? Two pudding pops?
And make sure you know that's
and
my
they gotta
drink.
be the fucking chocolate banana ones.
Oh.
It's just, oh no, there's nowhere to put this. Let me just sit this right next to you. Just
yeah.
Let me go grab those pudding pops. I'll be right back.
Yes.
And I mean, we're podcasters, so there's going to be cameras. So I mean, we're going to have footage. We're going to be extra famous. That's going to be the one that blows up. They're going to all watch that episode and probably no others.
And all you see is just.
How do we AI an episode with Cosby as a guest?
I think within 6 months, it's there. You remember that? I sent you the link to that one podcast.
Oh yeah.
I forget what it is, but there's a podcast. The entire thing is AI scripted with AI voices of celebrities. So it could have, I forget a couple of the examples. I don't remember what it is.
It was, it was like Rogan was on there. And
it was like Rogan interviewing Oprah or something like that. And then they had like another celebrity, like two celebrities that don't make sense are either arguing or interviewing each other, all AI, all voices. And it's, I almost want to say like the thing that we're using was like Phantom or something like that. It began with a P. It was on the briefcase the whole time.
Yeah, it's locked really tight.
But it's pretty funny. It's a cool concept. And then you also sent me the one where there was a whole AI show where there's like two dudes and AI kind of takes over the show. They write the script. The AI, which I'm pretty sure has to be a producer that just pops in and says,
well, you know who Will Sasso is, right?
Oh yeah.
It's Will Sasso and Chad Colgan. Yeah. They have a podcast together called Dudesy, and it's madly popular. Yeah, and it's them just writing the script, and it's pretty fucking clever, dude.
It's very clever. Very, very clever. It's it's very well done, and like catches them off guard, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
They got in a shitload of trouble because they did a full 1 hour special AI of what's his name? Old guy. He was always pissed off and angry. The 7 words you can't say. Was it?
Oh, George Carlin.
George Carlin. They did a full AI 1 hour special of George Carlin and released it, and George Carlin's family got fucking pissed.
Oh shit!
But they wrote all the jokes and just had it in his voice. It's fucking hilarious, dude. Just like, we're missing out on opportunities here.
I agree. We've had some side conversations of some potential things, and yeah, I think one of the last ones I watched, they had Stallone or Hulk Hogan or something. And that was
it's perfect. It's perfect.
It is pretty perfect, huh? I'm trying to think what else
we had Saturday Night Live on, and I know we talked about it before. It is garbage. It is not funny at all. Like there might be sometimes I'm like, huh. But not like the old days of like Will Ferrell or even the older days of Chevy Chase and stuff like it. It's just not that funny. And unless Shane Gillis is on, then he can save the show.
Shane crushed it. I'm happy for him.
He did. Me too. A big fuck you to to them. Was it Lorne Michaels, whatever his name is? But yeah, no, it's. I was sitting there watching it, and then you mentioned Will Sasso and just Bobby Lee, Will Sasso, all those guys. Just Michael. What was his name? I can't remember, but the guy that played Stewart
from prison,
Michael McDonald, I think his name.
Is that actually? I was going to say that, but isn't that also the singer?
Also a singer, yeah.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. I was like, I didn't want. I don't even want to attempt it because with the whole Joan River voice, it ain't going to go well.
Great, dude.
Nope.
I think you should do it.
Nope.
Yeah, dude, as a teen, MADtv was superior because it was a show made for teens that was dirty.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what made it so much better. And then once I got a little older, I went to SNL, but MADtv was the shit for a while.
There was no new episodes of MADtv, so you were forced to go into Saturday Night Live again, and it's just absolute trash.
Yeah, it's not good. I haven't watched
I remember we would watch the hey guys, you remember VHSs? I would watch the VHS of the best of Chris Farley and the best of Will what's his name?
Will Ferrell.
Yeah, Will Ferrell. That we would watch those a fucking lot, dude.
Same. We even had like the whole collection of even like David Spade, and it's like, is there a lot of David Spade greatest hits? There's a few.
There's a banger. There's a few bangers in there.
But we have like Adam Sandler, just all of them. Like there's just so many. And now I don't think I can name 5 people probably that's on it.
Michael Che and Colin Jost.
Is Kenan Thompson still on there?
Kenan Thompson's still on there.
Okay.
Michael Che and Colin Jost are really the stars, I think. They're the Weekend Update guys.
Oh, okay. I don't know their names, but I know who you're talking about.
Them coming up with the jokes for each other, that's the best thing SNL's done in a very long time. It's fucking great, Michael Che, first black head writer of the show ever. So shout out Michael Che.
Very nice.
Saturday Night Live started in 1975.
Yep. Also, Bill Murray and Chevy Chase hated each other. They would get in fights backstage.
Did they both start from Chicago, right? Did they have like their own club before Saturday Night
Live? Second City in Chicago is where a lot of those guys came from. It's like an improv troupe, but it started. It was in New York the whole time, but they were all coming from Second City. Yeah, that's where Farley came from. Aykroyd, Belushi, all those guys. They all came from over there.
Man, a lot of big names around that. Now we can't even name 5.
Is Pete Davidson still on?
No, he's not still on there. Fun fact: there was one season Robert Downey Jr. was a cast member. You can look that up.
Before or after sleeping in a toddler's bed?
Oh, dude, it might have been around the same time. He looks rough, dude. He's in the 90s. He was young, and he was not very good, though. He was only 1 year.
I love me some fucking Robert Downey Jr. That is Iron Man forever.
But before that, what was he? A fucking drunk.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so I think wasn't Sherlock Holmes, was that before Iron Man?
No.
It was right after.
Dude, damn. Iron Man rejuvenated his career.
Tropic Thunder. He was the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude.
What year was Iron Man?
I think Tropic Thunder came out because he won. Did he win like a Razzie for that?
2008.
Iron Man was 2008.
2008
I think
was
Tropic
Iron
Thunder
Man.
was 2007. Maybe. Come on.
2008.
Same year?
Damn. So it was right around the same time, yeah.
Sherlock Holmes was 09.
Damn, I knew it was close.
He had a resurgence, dog. And
Well,
it was
what
all
was
because of
before
Iron
that?
Man.
I don't know. I'm just pulling up his IMDb.
That's what I'm doing as well.
Shout out Rage and Pillage Podcast, which is also on IMDb. Make sure you guys check that out.
Hey, have you checked to see if you have one? Because I didn't know I had one.
To be honest, I haven't. Let's go to
There's no way I have one.
Charlie Bartlett, whatever that was in 2007.
He's been
Dude, there's a bunch of shit movies before that. Ally McBeal, yay.
You know, I'm in the 80s right now. Rented Lips. That could be a porn.
Natural Born Killers. Forgot about that one.
1969 could be a porno.
But he had so many good ones after.
Oh yeah, dude. Apparently he's not fun to work with. So 85. No, wait, hold on. What year was he?
Natural Born Killers. He was in.
Just said that.
Oh. I was paying attention. What other ones did you say?
Yeah, dude. There's a lot of these. Yeah. There's a lot of movies in here I've never heard of, dude. I'm telling you, Iron Man was his break. You know,
a lot. I was just trying to think of how many of them sound like porn names. Kiss, Kiss, Bang, Bang.
Lucky You.
Good Night and Good Luck.
The Shaggy Dog. I'd watch that.
A Scanner Darkly.
Oh, I remember that one.
I remember that movie.
Right?
Yeah.
Elton John, I Want Love. Could be a porn.
Whatever We Do.
Wonder Boys.
That's a bisexual porno.
Bowfinger.
Elton John. It's the Elton John movie. How did we miss that one?
Two Girls and a Guy.
Wonder Boys.
One Night Stand.
Oh, Bowfinger. I remember that movie.
Only You. That's just him jerking off.
No, Burley, I gotta give you shit just because you gave Matt shit. You said 3 of them right after Matt did.
Listen, dude, I'm the guest.
I was letting it go.
I don't have to pay attention, dude.
Hey, I let it go after 2. 3, I was like, listen here, motherfucker.
Well, while you were doing that, I was also pre-searching a conversation that I was going to slide in here because it was something that blew my mind. But there was also, speaking of Roberts and actors, I wanted to throw this in here. Did you hear De Niro had a kid at 80?
Yeah.
He's 80.
Is that legal?
I don't know how old she was, but I guarantee you she had to not be born anywhere near the time he was probably 50. I guess we should probably look that up.
Do you think it was surrogacy?
I mean, at 80?
Does it have any mental illnesses?
45. She's 45. Tiffany Chen.
Isn't she considered like geriatric?
That's fairly old, I believe, to have a baby.
Statistically higher chance. Yeah. So
wow, he looks rough. That's a rough picture. If you go to Google and just type in Robert De Niro girlfriend, yikes. Either way.
Oh, I was like, man, she doesn't look that bad, but no, this is his daughter. Hold on. Yeah, because she's black, right? He's notorious into black chicks. Yeah. Grace Hightower is his first wife.
Yeah, this is Tiffany Chen.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a black person.
No. Nope. We'll bring an image up, but right here. Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. This is a fun game. What movie was he in that he met her at?
Oh.
Did he do any like Vietnam movies or anything like that?
Meet the Fockers 2.
It's Helen Saipan.
This is them doing some kind of exercise. Maybe.
She's
like, I call this kick the bucket soon. Just go in. Hi.
Oh, what's that called? Tai Chi? That's stereotypical lady.
he's like, I just shit my pants, and she's like, oh
yeah,
my
he's like, I don't like this
Yeah.
anymore.
She's like, let me smell, let me check you like a
Look at him.
toddler.
He is like, he definitely did shit.
Yeah,
his
why
pants.
am I smelling this?
And
Just-
she's like, lay down. I will change your diaper right now.
No, she's like, put him down.
click on that story. How she fell in love. Where'd they meet? Let's find out.
Oh, let's do
I
this.
want to know that if they went to a movie
on
set
the
or
intern set.
Oh, with Anne Hathaway.
I'd give it to her.
We're not.
Something
We're gonna
about
go to
her.
that.
I don't know what it is. I think it's maybe I'm intimidated by a woman who's very smart, which is why my wife's a fucking idiot.
The couple met on the set of the 2015 movie The Intern. She's the martial arts instructor.
Stereotype. Accurate. Let's see. Was it with Anne Hathaway though?
Did you ever see the Anne Hathaway movie where like she's like trying to fuck the gang members?
It
you ever
is
see
with
that
Anne
movie?
Hathaway.
Oh, Princess Diaries 3.
No, this was rough. Like she like does a whole gangbang scene because that's how you get like jumped into. Dude, it's like full nudity. It's fucking wild. It's wild, dude.
It's very often that I'm intrigued. Like I'm not a moviegoer.
It's
I'm gonna see. What was the name of this movie?
It's called like Raw or something. Dude, hold on.
All right, well,
Yeah.
What was the? Did you listen to the latest Two Bears One Cave from like last week or the week before? There was a movie.
Havoc. It's called Havoc. Sorry.
Okay, Havoc. He's writing that down. He's
2005.
There was a pretty famous actor, obviously an older one. I almost want to think it was De Niro. That there was a movie that he did forever ago, where he was either getting jerked off by a dude or was jerking off a dude, like in this movie. I'm fairly certain it was De Niro they were talking about it because I think it started with either the movie then the baby or the baby then the movie. Like they just happened to find it and they were like, what?
What the fuck?
Dirty Grandpa has him jerking off.
This was like a dude and dude scene.
Okay. I mean, we can't watch it here, obviously, but Robert De Niro and Gerard Depardieu getting hand jobs from Stefania Cassini.
That's what it was. Yep. And it's an older movie, right?
Oh, and apparently it shows it all. The first comment on Reddit is more like getting their super flaccid wieners manhandled. It's right there on Reddit. I'll drop the link in the chat.
I was looking too because didn't William Dafoe do something terrible in Antichrist?
Oh no, he's got a few movies where he just shows his hog. It's an elephant trunk, dude.
They just like, hey, we got this movie, would really, really like it. You know, you're gonna be the Green Goblin. He's like, all right, but only if I get to show my dick. And they're like, it's Sony. It's intended for kids. Can we just not? No, we can say Green Goblin on these nuts and just show my hog. What the fuck?
Oh, what'd you do?
I didn't even touch anything.
It was too hot for TV.
You say one Green Goblin joke and fucking you get censored.
Disney's
what the fuck?
Oh, you reversed it. Don't say that again. It's going to break it again.
I kind of want to try it again just to see if it fucks it up.
Okay, go ahead.
Green Goblin on these nuts. If it did, that would have been fucking
That'd have been
legendary.
wild. I'd have loved that. Wait,
I'm
did
gonna
you ever
waste
see
my three
the
wishes.
Italian Stallion? Like,
Oh yeah, dude, I was a big Rocky fan. You don't think I've watched that porno? Fuck yeah.
Did you see the Stallone documentary?
I don't think so.
I don't.
It's amazing. It's amazing. That guy should not be famous, and he knows it. Like I didn't realize until I watched that documentary that he wrote Rocky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like he had to fight because they were like, yeah, the story's great, but we don't want you in it. And he's like, no, go fuck yourself. I want to be the star. You know, like, had he not fought to be the star and like went sideways and got his own funding, he would not be famous today.
Yeah.
Also, do you know why his face is all fucked up?
Why?
The left side of his face is all paralyzed, basically.
Mm-hmm.
It's because the doctor used those salad tongs on his head and fucked his head all up when he was being born. Yeah. Yeah, fucked his whole face up. Yeah.
Well, I guess it worked out for him.
Yeah.
At the end.
I always thought he had to touch of something, but no, he just got fucked up at the beginning.
I'm still not certain he doesn't.
Well, there's that too.
I'm not certain. I don't either.
Dang. I just opened up and just seen the the girl going skiing with Robert De Niro and them fucking son of a bitch. It's like opening up Meat Spin again on the fucking computer again. Son of a bitch.
At least it's Reddit. You're not going to get a virus there. So.
That's true.
Unless you go
wasn't
a
it,
couple clicks deep.
Yeah, there's that too.
Carl Weathers, I think, who played Apollo Creed, he said too, I guess whenever he was doing the audition to play Creed, he was sitting there and he didn't know who Sylvester Stallone was.
Yeah.
And he was sitting there doing it and he's like, well, I'd love to do this, but can you get me somebody who can fucking act? And, and I guess Sylvester Stallone was kind of like, who the fuck, fuck this guy. And everyone else just started dying laughing and everything. And eventually that's kind of what nailed him the part. So
he played a bunch of small roles in movies you wouldn't think of. I forget what they were. It talked about it in the documentary, but I was like, no shit. I mean, he's like in the background of some wild ass movies that you just wouldn't even know.
He's got a bunch of albums out too, like music.
His brother.
No, he has some too.
What?
Fairly certain that he.
What?
Because I bought some vinyls just because a buddy challenged me, obviously before I had more kids and had money, that I would get all of the soundtracks that he did, but more importantly that he was on, like soundtracks and stuff. So I started collecting those, but I thought there was a couple. I could be wrong. Could have been a bar thing when I was drinking a lot. I thought there was like one or two, at least songs or albums that he put. I know his brother was a musician. I thought they did a couple things together, but maybe not.
Frank Stallone. He put him in all of his movies because his brother was like a struggling musician.
Yeah, but maybe it was just soundtracks and him because I know he was like the Rhinestone and shit like that. He did. But...
Okay. So I'm finding 1978. But it looks like it's all soundtracks. Hold on.
And it could be. Maybe that was the thing. I could have swore there was a song or two that was just fucking
Sylvester
brutal.
Stallone with Dolly Parton, Going Back to Heaven, Stay Out of My Bedroom. What? 1984.
I was going to say, I thought there was something where he sings and it's just not good.
I love me some Dolly. You know what, though? I guarantee I'd probably rather listen to Sylvester Stallone over Bruce Springsteen or Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan can eat my asshole.
Ooh, Dylan. Does that mean that you really like him or do you really hate him?
No. In a bad way, like an unbidet butt. So, by the way, can we talk about that for a second? It's been so long since I've like properly wiped my ass because now it's just like a pat down, that these last few days without a bidet, like it's painful. I don't know how y'all do it anymore. It's painful to wipe your ass.
No, I'm a bidet guy, and I was just at a hotel, and I was experiencing the same pain, and I was like, this is fucking terrible. Why don't these hotels have bidets? Why doesn't anybody live like this?
It's for the fucking cave people, dude. It's fucking trash, dude. You're all animals. You're all animals.
Team bidet now, right?
I have a bidet that is still sitting in my closet, not installed.
Install it, dude. It takes 20 minutes. It changes your life.
Yeah, I know. I'm a lazy piece of shit. Honestly,
you will start holding your shits until you get home. You are going to enjoy this so much.
I already do that anyways. I don't shit in public unless I absolutely have to. If I go to a local Mexican restaurant and it's just, I'm like, can I leave early? No, we got that meeting this afternoon.
I'm team home shit all day.
Yeah, especially when they're bidets. Each of my toilets have a bidet, and it's fucking fantastic.
My wife won't use it. She won't even try it. I'm just like, she's like, yeah, I don't know, like you might splash on that nozzle, and I don't want your poop on my poop. I'm like, it's worth it. It's worth it.
Mine's got a cleaning mode.
Yeah, mine does too. Yeah. What's your brand?
I have one that's the Brode bidet.
Okay.
And one that's the Lux bidet.
Oh, okay. I had the Tushy. It was fucking. It was advertised on a shitload of podcasts, and they talked me into it. So,
yep,
$100 worth it.
These ones were sent to me, and I
Nice.
just threw them out there. So I was like, hey, this is good. I honestly like the Lux bidet. All kidding aside, is the one that I like better than the Brode bidet, and it's actually cheaper, and it's like very popular on Amazon to the point where I bought one for the old man, and he was like, this is probably the best Christmas present I've ever got. He's got a bad back. He's older now. You know what I mean? He's just like, this is perfect. He used to travel all the time to fancy hotels, and they had bidets.
Yeah.
He's like, this is awesome. It is.
I try to tell everybody. I preach the word of the bidet.
About time somebody's got my back. I think it was because of me, and Euban was like, I'm just going to buy one so he shuts up about it. This was a long time ago.
I was gifted it for Christmas, so it's been sitting in the closet for 3 months now. I need to.
Oh, okay. I thought it had been a while. Mine, I had it over a year before I finally installed it. So
See, don't give me
3 months
shit.
ain't. Well, I was also drinking pretty heavy. As soon as I quit drinking, I got a lot of these things done. You know,
I know. See, mine is like whenever I get home, it's very rare that I actually get to just like be at home without traveling fucking 3 hours somewhere or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, I get 20 minutes. Do I want to either touch my dick, hit a bowl, or do I want to install a bidet? I'm going to do 2 out of the 3, and I can tell you.
Well, I mean, both,
It's
like,
not the
2 of
bidet.
those things involve touching a bowl, if that helps. So.
Touche.
true.
But do I want
That's
to
the
do
name of the
work?
brand too.
Touche bidet.
Hey, hold on, brother. That's a brand. Let's go.
That's a brand. No, write that down. Write that down.
Every episode without fucking fail, man.
I'm pretty sure a bunch of these bidet brands and a lot of these companies now, all they do is they get on, what is it, AliExpress or Temu or however the hell you're supposed to say it, and they just buy a product and put Alibaba and just put a sticker on it, and they're like, there we go, that's my bidet now.
Alibaba sounds like a terrorist organization, right?
Or a boxer.
Yeah, or a guy that makes flying carpets, something, But I mean, I've never bought anything. I looked around on Temu and I just don't know how it works, so I'm just saying I'm not fucking with it. But
I bought wireless mics is really the only thing I bought. I got 2 sets, one that you can plug in USB-C, one normal USB. You can have 2 wireless mics paired to 1 receiver. In total, it was like $7 for both of them.
how
People
long
are
does it take to
reselling
get
them for
here?
like 50.
Honestly, not bad.
Not that long. Couple weeks.
Not bad.
They used to say like 6 weeks for like Wish. I think it was like 6 to 8 weeks. The orange app, it's like 2 weeks, sometimes 10 days or whatever. But the incessive amount of push notifications made me delete the app within 2 days. Couldn't do it.
Temu?
Couldn't do it. Yeah.
Oh, you can turn those off.
You can, but it's just whenever you open it too, it's play this game to get this much % off. Do this. It's fucking annoying.
People do it. I had a close friend of mine that sent it to me and was like, I'm only 2 away from getting all of this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that for you. Sorry. Like,
That's
what?
the
I'm so
Chinese
close. I'm
stealing
like,
your goddamn information right there.
So I'm telling you guys, you would if you installed it right now, you'd be able to see it. It is. My daughter did it too. My wife did it. You get the app and it goes, all right, get up to $1 or get up to 100, and you get, $100 worth of free shit. And you're like, oh, sweet. And so immediately you're like, you do the first task and you're like, boom, here's $30. You're like, oh shit, I'm getting there already. You do another task, 60. You're like, so you do another one, 90. And you're like, all right, you have 1 left. You're like, I'm going to fucking get this immediately. You do it and you're like, I'm at $90.01. You're like, whoa, what happened? How did I get a penny for this one? So your task, it makes you think you're getting close every single time. It just gives you a fraction of what you want. But you'll never get it. And it's $100. You don't even get $100 free items. You get $100 worth of coupons. It's the biggest fucking scam in the world.
But you're willing to use a fast food app. It all comes full circle, dude.
The app, that's not even the same thing. I'm not waiting 2 weeks and getting push notifications to get half price nuggets. You're saying, hey, I'm gonna go. And like, it would be different if you're like, I'm not gonna use the app. I'm just gonna go and get it myself. You're going to the same fucking place. You're literally doing the exact same thing. Instead of saying your order, you're doing it on your phone, which you're already on anyways, and you're saving half the price.
See what you did.
I'm just saying. You lose this.
You're not changing me. You can't make me do anything.
That's like the one thing I think that actually triggers Euban.
You're just wasting so much money. Me and Matt have had this discussion with several people before. It makes 0 sense to be on the other side of this. I will fucking die on this hill.
It's the one. This is the one.
This is it. Why do you think as soon as Wendy's was like, hey, we're doing the surge pricing, I was like, you know what? I rarely went to your shit establishment anyways. I'm definitely not going now. Fuck you.
I guess I'm just not really a fast food guy. So
do you like Arby's?
I ate their. Okay, here's a hill I'll die on.
Son of a bitch.
Fuck your camera, dude.
What the fuck is going on?
I've been to Arby's one time in my entire life.
Did you ring the bell?
What?
When you leave, did you ring the bell?
I went through drive-through as I'm an adult. But I ordered all my food, made it all the way home. They forgot some of my items. Haven't been back since. Fuck them for life.
Yeah. You know what? I've sworn some places off, but it hasn't been for a long time. But I'm just saying, Arby's is fucking king. I love them. Love them dearly. I wish they would send me one of their meat sweatsuits. I would wear it every fucking day. I don't care if it's July. I'll be out there mowing in my meat sweatsuit. And but you can if you get the app, 2 can dine for $9.99. Baby, you can get 2 combo meals for $10. You can't get that anywhere. And you're like, no. I'd rather go to the window and fucking spend $26 on it. Fucking clown.
Triple the price. I'll pay
and not
it.
Get all my food.
Yeah, you're not getting into my information on my phone, dude. You're just giving away your information. You've been just.
Aren't you? So do you have Facebook?
No, I mean, I guess I technically.
You're on
do,
Instagram. You're on Instagram. You've already given all of your information away. Get the
Google me. You can't find my real name. That is a challenge to everybody listening to this show. Come at me.
He takes pride in that.
Now I kind of want.
Go for it. That's the challenge.
Don't try. You're not. No offense. I don't think
you're
going to win this one even.
This dick. I don't know, dude. I will send you some Robert Downey. I'll send you some coupons for McDonald's or something. We'll figure it out. Oh yeah, okay. That's the reward. I will download a fast food app and I'll film myself using it. That's the reward.
Right. I'm going to steal your identity, and then you're like, one of these days you're just going to open up your fucking checking account. You're like, why the fuck am I down to $69? What the fuck? Sir, it says you purchased 365 orders of McDonald's, and I'm just going to say to the order of you, but it's going to me going.
Yeah. Well, here's how childish I am.
1 million points.
In that crisis of a moment, I would see $69 in my bank account and go, ha. And then go, ah.
Well, he would leave it at $420.69.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm just gonna open this up because I can guarantee without even looking, Burley, that you're giving up a free order of fries by just not even using the app. One of the free items that you can get, I think, every day, once per day, is a free thing of fries. So I'm gonna go to my rewards because they have deals on there as well. So this isn't even. Let's see.
How do you feel about pushing the epidemic called obesity? So hard, dude.
It's, you know what though, if you want to go to McDonald's, treat yourself. Lose a foot. I don't give a fuck. Sometimes it's worth it. Does it taste like shit? Yes. But if I can get it for half the price and it's convenient, and my kids can scarf down some chicken nuggies, so be it.
Fillet of fish? Yes or no?
Fuck, disgusting. What's wrong with you?
Back that fillet of fish.
I fuck up a fillet of fish.
I'd eat it.
Hell yeah.
So since I'm 30 miles away from the nearest one, it's not pulling up with anything. So I will send you a screenshot. I will send you a screenshot when I am near a McDonald's.
Without even looking, you knew, huh?
It's on it. It's showing me a 29-cent quarter pounder with cheese, or a 29-cent double cheeseburger or 6-piece McNugget.
And how many points does that use?
Nothing. That doesn't use any points. That's just a daily deal that you can use once a day.
Does it give you any points?
That's a good question. I don't know. I think it does. Probably a fraction, though, because you're only spending 29 cents. So it's got to be dollar-based. You know what I mean?
I think
still against it. I'm anti-food apps.
I'm telling you, dude.
I'm kind of like anti-fast food, but I know that the kids like it. We have to eat it with all the sports and shit. So if I order it, I download the app. I have them all. I don't have 22,000 McDonald's points. I've only used the app there. I think we've been there once, maybe twice. But I'm kind of the guy that's like, because you first sign up.
You got a problem. You've been Jesus Christ.
But it's just, you sign up. Like
I hate McDonald's too. Is the sad thing.
We were in Plattsburgh and they had a Chick-fil-A and they all wanted Chick-fil-A. And I'm like, there's no goddamn way I'm waiting in that line in the drive-thru. So I download the app. First time, they're like, hey, download this app. You get this for free. And I'm like, cool. Never had Chick-fil-A. So we got this, got it for free. It was only like $35. I'm like, this is pretty sweet. Not bad. I went in and it was pure fucking chaos. There was, I bet you 150 people in that restaurant. There was about 25 employees. The entire drive-thru was packed. I walked in. They had a little pickup thing, had Matt on it, and I was out.
Yeah, they have it. Well, to be fair, Chick-fil-A's got it. To be fair, Chick-fil-A has that shit down.
Yeah.
They're good at what they fucking do. Like we literally changed some of the processes at my job to the Chick-fil-A model. We went and visited like how it works and like did a whole tour like how they do shit. That's how we changed our shit. They have figured there could be 100 cars in line. You won't be there longer than 10 minutes.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's because I wasn't a big Chick-fil-A fan. I'm not a big fried chicken fan to begin with, so I'll get a spicy chicken sandwich every once in a while if the family wants to go there. But I get there and I'm just like, I see the line wrapping around the building twice, and I'm like, fuck this. I'm not doing that. And they're like, it won't take long, I'm like, you guys always say that. There's been 5 cars at McDonald's. Again, I'll trash McDonald's. And we've been there for fucking 30 minutes. I'm like, no. And sure as shit, we're moving. And we get to the window. My pleasure. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Jesus has it going
That's
on,
quick.
dude. Yeah.
I feel like fucking Moses going across the fucking water, bro. I was like, this is a shortcut. Like, this is amazing.
All that to say, you know what? It would be a lot worse if they allowed gays in there.
Honestly, every time I get it and the chicken sandwich is that good, I just text all my gay friends and I just say, fuck you. And just eat it.
Weird Al sang about it once.
What, the gays?
Probably.
Yeah, about Chick-fil-A?
Not Chick-fil-A. I think he was done with that. Eat
It's okay to be gay at Chick-fil-A. That's a good fucking
write that down. AI will finish it.
That's a new jingle.
Sponsored by Copper Johns.
Hell yeah.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, I just looked at the clock for the first time, and apparently we've already hit an hour.
Oh, shit.
Hey.
Damn. All right.
That's a good one. So, all right. That's all we got. I don't have any cool outros or any cool sayings. You can check out You've Been Whacking Off, still whacking off all of them. Check out the Rage and Pilage podcast if you want. Check out Booze Veteran, Copper Johns. Use code Mormon Meat Hammer. Save yourself 20%. I'm going to create that.
That's the move.
That's the move. That's the move. And all the friends of the show, Deluxe Edition Network, all that good stuff. Can't thank you guys enough, Burley, Euban, for taking some time out of your busy day, and we'll be back next week. All right, keep your sticks on the ice. Be good to your wieners. That's all we got. Okay.
See ya.